Sometimes a mother's love isn't written by blood. It's written by shared laughter, deep conversations, and the quiet bond of years spent side by side. Phylicia Rashad, the beloved actress who brought wisdom and warmth to millions as Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show, recently opened her heart to share her favourite memories of Malcom-Jamal Warner, her on-screen son, her lifelong friend, and a man whose presence left a mark on everyone who knew him. 3 months have passed since his tragic death, but for Rashad, the memories remain alive, glowing like soft light in a darkened room. "I still hear his laughter," she begins, her voice tender yet steady. It wasn't just a sound. It was a spark, that kind of laughter that could lift the mood of an entire set. Phylicia takes a long breath, remembering the young boy who stepped onto the stage so many years ago, eyes bright with energy and excitement. From the very first day he walked onto the Cosby Show set, there was something special about him, she continues. He was respectful, curious, and full of humour. He didn't just play Theo Huxtable, he became him. Everything about him was genuine, real, and beautifully human. As filming went on, Rashad watched Malcolm grow before her eyes, from a young boy learning his lines to a thoughtful man discovering his voice. "Between scenes, we'd talk about life," she says with a fond smile. "Not fame or success, but things that mattered, staying humble, staying true, staying grounded. He was always eager to learn, and he listened deeply. That's something you don't forget." She remembers how even off camera, their bond felt real. "There were times I'd look at him and think, this is exactly what a mother feels. Pride, love, and the quiet joy of watching someone you care for find their way." Then her tone softens as she recalls a moment that has stayed with her all these years. "There was a scene we filmed where Theo had disappointed his parents. It was emotional. He had to look me in the eye, ashamed, vulnerable. But that day, something changed. He wasn't acting. I could feel the truth in his eyes. That moment reminded me that he wasn't just my co-star. He was like family. That bond went far beyond television. Even after The Cosby Show ended, their connection never faded." Rashad remembers how Malcolm would reach out every few months, sometimes just to check in, sometimes to share a piece of writing or a thought that inspired him. He'd call and say, "Hey, Mum, I just wanted to see how you're doing," she recalls with a warm laugh, and he'd always make me smile. He once told me that our conversations about patience and grace helped him through difficult moments in life. Hearing that, it meant everything to me. 3 months after losing him, the pain is still there, but Rashad chooses to focus on the love and laughter he brought into her life. "He used to tell the corniest jokes," she laughs softly. "He did it just to make everyone laugh between takes." That kind of joy, that's something you never forget. Sometimes, even now, I'll be on set, and I'll think I hear his voice, see that same playful smile. It's a beautiful memory that lives on. Her eyes glisten as she continues. "You never imagine outliving someone you helped raise, even if it was on a screen. But I believe his spirit is still here. You feel it, in his music, in his poetry, in the people he inspired. He carried himself with such grace and humility. That's what I admired most about him." Rashad pauses, reflecting deeply. Malcolm was more than a gifted actor. He was a thinker, a creator, a kind soul. He had this quiet strength that drew people in, a sense of calm and wisdom that was beyond his years. As she reflects, Rashad leaves a message for those still mourning. "Grief never really disappears," she says gently, "but gratitude helps us carry it. I'm grateful that I knew him, that I got to share those moments, those conversations, those laughs. When I look back now, I don't see just a show. I see family. I see love for Rashad. Malcom-Jamal Warner's story is not one of loss, but of legacy. His laughter, his warmth, and his passion live on in every performance, in every person who was touched by his kindness. When I think of Malcolm," she concludes softly, I don't think of death, I think of light. He left behind something that doesn't fade, the joy, the truth and the love he gave to all of us. And as the world continues to honor his incredible journey, from a child star to a respected artist and man of heart, Phylicia Rashad's words remind us that the bonds we create through love and respect never truly break. Even after goodbye, the laughter remains, echoing in every memory, every story, every heart he touched.